Okay, this is part one for the Polygon test review, and we're going to start with question number one, and it says Polygon properties. So it says, how many sides does each polygon below have? Easy question on the test. Triangle has 3 sides, decagon has 10 sides, pentagon 5, heptagon 7, nonagon 9, hexagon 6, dodecagon 12, quadrilateral 4, undecagon 11, and octagon 8. Nothing too exciting about that. All right, number 2. It says find the measure of one interior angle of the following polygons. Now the key there is one interior angle. Okay, don't forget one interior angle, just one. So we have our formula for one interior angle right here, and it is going to be 180 degrees times n minus 2 divided by n, where n is the number of sides. Okay, so we're going to use this information for numbers 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and do that. So for number 2 and 3. Number 2, we have an octagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on this one, n equals 8. So if n equals 8, we're going to have 180, and that's going to be times 8 minus 2, and it's all going to be divided by 8. 8 minus 2 is 6, and then all we have to do here is take this and run it through our calculator. So let's go ahead and hit Control Divide. So we have our equal sign, or our fraction, 180, open parentheses, 6, close parentheses, divided by 8, enter, 135. So your answer is 135 degrees. So it is 135 degrees for each interior angle of a regular octagon. Okay. All right, number 3. The shape, let's see, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in this case, n equals 11. All right, so it's going to be 180 and 11 minus 2 over 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. And again, we're just going to plug it through our calculator. Control Divide gives you your fraction. 180 times 9 over 11. Oops. Skype wants me to add a picture so everyone knows who I am. Now it says 1620 over 11. We want an actual number, so let's hit, that's 147.27. Okay, so it's 147.27 degrees. Don't forget your units. All right, now on number 4, it just tells us 17 gone, so that just tells us n is 17. So I'm just going to go to that over here for space. So again, 180 times n minus 2, 17 minus 2, over 17. 17 minus 2 is 15. Run that through your calculator. Control Divide. 180 times 15. Oops, I should look at what I'm doing, huh? 180 times 15 over 17. Okay, again, so if we hit Control Answer and then Control Enter, we can prevent it from dividing by 17 twice. I know what we were having problems with the other day was that a lot of times we were dividing by 2 twice because we were hitting enter and then enter again. So make sure you're not dividing by the number twice. Make sure you're only dividing once. And that was 158.82. We're going to round to the nearest hundredth each time. So 158.82 degrees. Don't forget your units. All right. Okay, number 5 asks us to find one interior angle of a 23-sided figure. So that is with n equals 23. So we're going to go 180 times 23 minus 2 over 23. Erase that. All right, so run it to the calculator. Control divide. And I'm going to show you don't have to actually do the subtraction. You can let the calculator do everything for you. Just type it in exactly as you see it. Again, we ended up with a fraction. Control answer, control enter. 164.348. So that's going to round to 164.35 degrees. All right, moving right along, we've got number 6. It says find the measure of one exterior angle, exterior, and one, just one. Now we know that the sum of exterior angles is always 360 degrees, and it tells us right here that for one exterior angle, it's going to be 360 degrees divided by n, and n is always the number of sides. So let's go ahead and do number 6. Number 6 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sides. So n equals 10. So we're just going to take 360 and divide it by 10. 360 divided by 10 is 36. So the exterior angle of a regular decagon is 36 degrees. Okay, number 7 is a regular pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n equals 5. So we're going to take 360 and divide it by 5. Should be twice 36 because 36 is 360 divided by 10 and 5 is half of 10. Let's double check. So 360 divided by 5, 72. All right, so 360 divided by 5 is 72. All right, number 18 wants us to find the exterior angles of a 14-sided figure. So again, just 360 divided by n, which is 14 in this case. So again, 360 divided by 14. And that gives me 180 over 7. Let's get the decimal. We get 25.714, so 25.71. All right, number 9 asks us to find the exterior angles of a 20-sided figure. So n equals 20. We have 360 divided by 20. There are zeros. 36 divided by 2, 18. Double check that in your calculator, because I know some of you just don't believe me. So 20-sided figure, exterior angles 18 degrees. All right, moving right along, number 10, it tells us to find the sum of the interior angles of the following polygons. And so we know that the formula for the sum of interior angles is n minus 2 times 180. That was on the first page. And it's the same thing we were using for the first few problems, just without dividing by the number of sides. n is still the number of sides. So let's look at number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. N is 7. Okay, and we're going to run that through our formula. So we got 7 minus 2 times 180. 7 minus 2 is 5. Run that through the calculator. 5 times 180, and that's 900. So S equals 900 degrees. All right, so let's see what N is for number 11. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sides. N equals 12. All right, so again, n minus 2, so 12 minus 2 times 180. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 times 180 is 1800. 10 times 180 is 1800. So in this case, S equals 1,800 degrees. All right, number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides, n equals 6. So we have 6 minus 2 times 180. And 6 minus 2 is 4. And all we have to do is 4 times 180. And we get 720. So 720 degrees. 13 specifies that it wants us to find the interior angles for a 35-sided polygon. So again, 35 minus 2 times 180. Let's go ahead and run that through the calculator. Again, we can just do exactly what we see. Make sure you write down what you want to type into the calculator. If you write it first, you are far less likely to make typos. So I put 35 minus 2 times 180, and I get 5,940. So S equals 5,940. Remember, when you are doing this on Monday, you need to show all of your work or you won't get credit. All work or no credit. All right, finally for number 14, it asks us to do a 52-sided polygon. That's a lot of sides, almost circular. Remember flatland? All right, so we're going to go with 52 minus 2, sorry if you heard that, guys, times 180. And let's go ahead and do that. All right, and that's going to be 9,000. So S equals 9,000 degrees. All right, so we'll go ahead and do number 15. All right, so when we approach number 15, we need to approach this logically. We need to find all of the angles A, B, C, D, E, and F. So we're looking here. We have enough information for A, B, C, D. But E and F we do not have enough information for. However, we can find those easily once we find all the rest of them. My recommendation is to find A, B, C, and D first, then find F, then find E. Now, if you find A and C, you'll have enough information for E. If you find B and D, you'll have enough information for F. I believe, in my personal opinion, it would be easier to find F than E. But you can do it either way as long as you pay attention to the interior angles of a pentagon or the exterior and the exterior angles of all polygons. But given that exterior angles is always the same, I would recommend sticking to the exterior angle method that we're going to do here. Again, you can do it whichever method makes you more comfortable, but I would recommend going with the one that's more consistent. So let's go ahead and find the measure of every single one of these angles. So if we look at each of these angles, they are supplementary to an angle that is given. So we can see here we have angle A is supplementary to a 93-degree angle. And remember, supplementary means they add up to 180. So all I need to do to find the measure of angle A is equal to 180 minus 93. Okay, so just go to your calculator. 180 minus, not plus, minus 93. And that's 87. So the measure of angle A is 87. Okay. All right, so now let's find the measure of angle B. Angle B is going to be supplementary to a 130-degree angle. So the measure of angle B is equal to 180 minus 130, and 180 minus 130 is 50. Okay, so then we're going to find angle C. Angle C is supplementary to a 67-degree angle. And then we have the measure of angle C is equal, I wrote 3, the measure of angle 3. The measure of angle C is equal to 180 minus 67. So again, we can run that through our calculator. 180 minus 67, and it's 113. So we're going to write that. 113 degrees. All right, let's find angle D. Angle D is supplementary to a 117-degree angle. So measure of angle D is 180 minus 117. And that's 63. So those are all the easy ones. Now we need to find E and F. E and F are supplementary to each other. Okay, so we know that the measure of angle E plus the measure of angle F is equal to 180 degrees. But my recommendation is to find angle F, okay? Because angle F is an exterior angle, and we know that the sum of exterior angles is 360 degrees. So the measure of angle F is equal to 360 minus the sum of the other exterior angles. So minus 93 plus angle B, which is 50 degrees, plus, the supplement of angle C, which was 67 degrees, plus the angle D, which is 63 degrees. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to add all of these together and then subtract them from 360. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're going to have 360 minus 93 plus 50 plus 67 plus 63. close parentheses, enter, 87. So angle F is equal to 87 degrees. Okay. And we already know that the supplement of an 87-degree angle is 93 because angle A was 87 degrees and its supplement was 93 degrees. So angle E is 93 degrees. So angle A is 87, angle B is 50, angle C is 113, angle D is 63, angle E is 93, and angle F is 87 degrees. Remember again, when you're doing this on the test, you are required to show all of your work. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up for right now. We will come back for part 2 to do the next 15 or so questions, and then we will finish it up with the last 15 or so questions. I'm going to upload this to Google Classroom, and someone wants to say hi to you guys.
Hi.
And that was Lily. She wanted to say hi. See you guys later. Bye.